Hello and welcome back to Movies, Cars and Games. In the last Peugeot 205 episode that you might have watched, we had some trials and tribulations and ups and downs of a 550 quid car. It's French, it's from 1996, and all the glitters wasn't quite gold of it. Now, we found a couple of issues, didn't we? We found the electric windows were a little bit of an issue on it, where the driver's side one would go up a certain way, and then when it gets to 3/4 of the way up, would just knock against the channel. I haven't had a chance to have a little look at that yet, so we will do in the near future. Let's just pray for no rain for the minute. But I did get a chance to have a little look at the rear quarter windows, the sort of the platform there on the inside of the car where I showed you it was rusty. And I changed my mind a couple of times with what I was going to do with this, and I was originally going to get it welded, but I don't think I'm going to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the avenue of just sort of filling it and sealing it for now. But we'll have a little look at how bad that turned out to be, and how good an idea this is going to be later down the line. I honestly don't think it's going to be a good idea, but it will inevitably need welding. If I keep hold of this car, it will need welding. It's going to need that window out. It's going to need, it's crispy, it's cornflakes. It's metal cornflakes that are just falling out of this thing. But it's not the first time I've seen this with a 205 window. The steel ones are an absolute nightmare. And given first choice, I probably would have gone for a 205 with the opening latch windows, because they don't seem to rot as bad. I certainly don't see it so badly on GTIs. But the upside of it is that it's not rotten on the outside above the windows, which is where a lot of GTIs go. So we're okay there. I'm quite impressed with the car, to be honest. I did find a couple of other bits of rust, which I'm going to show you in the video. But nothing really that's terminal, nothing really that's going to write this car off. For a car that's the age that it is and, you know, the usage that it's had. Yeah, so watch away and see what your takeaway is. You know, I'm not sort of budget and scarper, but I am on a budget here, so I really want to try and keep the costs down where I can. Like I said, I bought this car on a whim, and it's not my, like, you know, my fancy daily driver or anything like that. Those days are kind of gone. So, yeah, let's have a little look, shall we? Right, okay. First issue. Look at this. Bloody hell. So Tim Worm's had its wicked way with the body of the car. Christ almighty. I think we're going to have to take this off and find out what's going on under here, because that is serious rot. Yeah, see, that's all soft metal there, look. So, going through. I think my initial plan was to bodge this back together for the MOT, but there's not really much that you can bodge to, is there? Once you take into account that all the bloody metal's gone. Yeah, so it might be a plan B with that. But for now, I think we just need to stabilise that metal again, so I'm going to put a bit of a cure rest on it. A bit late, I know, isn't it? But what I'll do is I'll show you that and see whether we get anything from that. Right, what I've done for now is taken all the rust I can out, generalised it from the top and the bottom there, and just put a layer of wax all over it for a minute. So what I'm going to do with that eventually is I'm just going to put a bit of sealant on it for a minute, just to see obviously what happens with the MOT, you know. I will get it welded eventually. I'm not that fly by night, but for the minute, you know, obviously the car, you know, hasn't justified having the welding done just yet. You know, it's a nice tidy car and everything, but I don't know what's going to be hidden when it comes to putting her through. She's going to need a timing belt as well, because she probably hasn't had one for years. So yeah, all right, well, yeah, that's as it stands at the minute. It's holy, isn't it? Holy moly. But yeah, I'll show you on Sunday once all that's secured and everything like that. Sort of it's sealed in, and I might even respray it red as well, just to, you know, be decadent about it. Right, I did actually find a couple of holes in the boot though, which I'll show you. Yeah, so you've got holes here, these little pad prints. So you know, it still feels quite solid, so I could probably just get away with filling those. Obviously a spare wheel that cylinder would have been there at one point. But the seal's starting to go a little bit here. So this whole boot floor, I think I'm going to need to sort of sand back and cure rust it. Don't use gel light, use cure rust. Cure rust is so much better. Gel light is absolute rubbish. Yeah, basically go from there. I think I'm just going to wax oil this whole pan, to be honest. As you can see, it's a bit crispy here as well. Makes you wonder what it's like behind the bumper, to be honest. But let's have a look at that another time. But yeah, it's another area it needs looking at. So it's a little bit rusty, this, isn't it?